Hello and welcome back. In today's video, I'm here to give you my number one transfer target in this summer transfer window for Luton. Every time I do a live stream, I always get asked, Lewis, what's the one player you want Luton to bring to the football club? If there is one player out there, who would you bring which could be realistic enough for Luton to try and bring to the football club? It's Galbraith, who currently plays for Leyton Orient. For me, he is one of the best players in the league. And I do see him actually at least playing championship football for next season. If he's playing League One, then hopefully it is for Luton. But if he's playing League One football for Leyton Orient, something's gone wrong. And I mean that with no disrespect towards Leyton Orient, but he's had an amazing season. And surely he's going to leave the football club. Surely Leyton Orient, they're going to get some money for him. Before I go into detail about my love for Galbraith, can we smash the like button on today's video? Let me know down in the video comments, do you believe Galbraith would be a good signing for Luton? If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do make Luton and EFL content. And yeah, let's get on with the video. Galbraith is a 24-year-old midfielder from Northern Ireland. Currently plays for Leyton Orient, if you couldn't tell. He began his youth career at Linfield before joining Manchester United's academy in 2017. In fact, from my calculations, he would have been playing for Manchester United at the same time as Chong and also Teden Mengi. So already he's got two potential teammates at the football club who he already knows. Although he made his senior debut for Manchester United in the UEFA Europa League, he spent most of his time on loan. He's had loan spells at Doncaster and also Salford. In July 2023, Galbraith signed for Leyton Orient, where he became a key player. Over the last two seasons, he's made 95 appearances, scoring 10 goals. His performances have earned him multiple praises from supporters, players and also managers. Internationally, Galbraith has represented Northern Ireland across various youth levels and he's earned 4 senior caps since his debut in September 2019. Despite having interest from clubs like Swansea during the January transfer window this year, Leyton Orient recently have just exercised a option in his contract, so his contract doesn't actually run out until 2026. So he's only got 1 year left on his deal, and it's kind of the perfect time for Leyton Orient to cash in on him now. Otherwise, they're not going to make a single penny on him. So what has Galbraith done over the last 12 months? He's made 51 appearances. He's got 6 goals, 8 assists. So in total, 14 goal contributions. And he also helped Leyton Orient get to the final of the playoffs. Upon doing my research, he's played in multiple positions. He's played as a right back. He's played as a right wing back. He's played as a defensive midfielder, as a centre mid, as a number 10, and also out wide as well. For me, when I watch him play, I don't see any weaknesses. In terms of his strengths, he's good at taking shots from outside the box, holding onto the ball, he's passing. He will look to shoot from distance if given the opportunity, and he does like to play the ball off the ground often, but he is so smart with his passing, he can do any type of pass you need him to do. When you have these technically gifted footballers, they sometimes don't offer anything defensively, whereas with Galbraith, he does. He works extremely hard for the team. His work rate is one of his biggest strengths. Also, his natural fitness. He covers some distance when playing. You know, sometimes you get players that don't even cover certain distances in a game. His work rate all over the pitch for large portions of a match is very, very good. Also, his composure, his vision, his positioning, everything about him is really good. And I can definitely see him playing championship football at least for next season. So do Luton have a chance in signing Galbraith in this upcoming summer window? If I'm being honest with you, if we're up against championship teams, I don't see us winning that battle. However, if championship teams are not willing to offer a certain amount of money for Galbraith, then I do believe we should be in the conversation. We can definitely offer him a lot more money than he's on at Leyton Orient. Whereas money isn't always the answer. That doesn't mean a player will leave a football club because of money. He wants to go for the right reasons and to the right football club for him. But he is someone for me that if Luton do bring to the football club, he would be one of the best players in League One and one of the best signings of the season for any League One team. He's that good, but I just don't see him playing for Luton in this upcoming window. In fact, I don't even think Luton would be one of the clubs interested in him due to the fact that multiple teams above are going to be interested. But if Leyton Orient want some money for him, this is the only time they're going to get it. They might get it in January if he does stay for the first 6 months. The fee now is going to be higher than it will be in the January window. Also, do Leyton Orient believe in themselves that they could be winning promotion in this upcoming League One campaign? I do think they're going to have a complete reset. It's going to be like a little rebuild, because a lot of their good players were loan players, and that was one of the reasons why they got into those playoff positions. They had a very good squad with a mix of experience and youth, but those youth players have gone because they were the ones on loan from other clubs. But they can still rebuild and go again, but it's a lot tougher to do that, as you're not going to be bringing those same types of players to the football club. So that is the end of today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Smash that like button for me if you did. Comment below, would you like Luton to bring Ethan Galbraith to the football club? I would love Luton to bring him in, but I'm unsure whether or not we are going to be one of the clubs that could do that. Honestly, I don't think in terms of transfer fees, he would be a lot of money. Yes, £1 million did get rejected, but if you offer more than £3 million, I feel like Leyton Orient at some point are going to have to accept it, because you're not going to get anything more than $5 million for him, especially when you've only got 1 year left on your contract. Don't forget to follow me across all my social media if you haven't done already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.